Hi, boys and girls. It's Mrs. Ellis, and we're going to have a little project for the upcoming holidays. It's an adorable little paper plate Santa. And let me show you what you'll need for this project. Let me put Santa aside. There you go. See you later, Santa. You need a plain white paper plate. Not one of those real fancy ones with the designs. A very plain paper plate, which you will fold in half, and then you will press down there, and then you'll cut it in half, which will give you two halves. So one is for now, and one is for later, or you could do this with a friend, or a cousin, or maybe just make two of them. You'll also need a piece of red construction paper. You will need to have a piece of white paper, white construction paper, or regular printer paper. Fold it in half like a book, like a little book or hamburger bun. Do the same with the red. Fold it in half like a little book or a hamburger bun. Not the long skinny way like this. This is like a hot dog bun. We don't want that. We want this way. Then you'll need some other little things. You will need a pom-pom for Santa's nose. If you don't have a pom-pom, it's okay. You can cut out a little red circle, which will work just as well for that. You'll also need some circles. You'll need 2 circles for Santa's eyes. Now, if you would rather use and you have googly eyes, see, here's googly eyes. You can use that, but if you don't have googly eyes, that's all right. You can cut out 2 eyes. And then you'll need 2 big circles. Bigger. Not big, but bigger, because you'll need it for the mustache and for Santa's pom-pom. So you'll need 2 googly eyes or smaller circles, and you'll need 2, got to get up there, and 2 bigger circles. Now, I happen to have hole punchers. Ta-da! But if you don't have hole punchers, I'll show you how to do it. Just a regular cut out of paper, so you don't have to have hole punchers. You'll also need a pencil. You will need some kind of black marker. It could be a regular Crayola marker or a Sharpie, either one. You will need, of course, scissors to cut your plate. And you'll need a color for Santa's face. Santa's face can be any color you want. You could make it a tan or a pink or a peachy color, or you could make it yellow or even blue. Who says you can't make Santa's face blue? Whatever color you would like. Okay, and then you'll need some glue. You can have this color kind of glue. I'm trying this new stuff I bought, but this kind is just fine. So let's begin. Let me move everything over to the side. Okay. Whoop, that little pom-pom can roll away, so keep track of it. Here's my plate. There we go. Here's my plate that I cut in half. Now, one side of this plate is the way we would usually use it, but I want you to flip it over so the plate pops out at you. Pops out, okay? Now, inside the plate, most of them have a little half of a circle, which is going to be Santa's face. So what you need to do is color in Santa's face in here. The whole face has to fit in here because this is Santa's beard, his white beard, and we have room for a mustache. So what I like to do is outline it first. Don't worry if you squish it down. It'll pop up again. I outlined it. Now I'm going to color it in. No scribble scrabble, boys and girls. No scribble scrabble. Stay in one direction as you color in Santa's face. Don't go up and down, back and forth, and scribbly scrabbly. If you're going this across, stay going across until you've colored Santa's face all in. After a while, your crayon will get flat on one side. It makes it much easier. Oh, it's so easy to put the color in when one side of the crayon is flat. That's why another reason, stay on one side, fill it all in, all the way to the edge, all the way. There we go. All the way to the edge. And as I said, you could make Santa's face any color you want. You can make it tan, you can make it pink, you can make it peach, you can make it yellow, you can make it blue. I don't know if I'd like green. Santa may look like he's sick from eating too many Christmas cookies, but whatever color you like. There. There is Santa's face with the color in here. Now, remember I said if you have googly eyes and you want to use them, that's fine. But I know a lot of you don't have googly eyes. So here's where you take that white piece of paper. Cut it in half. Fold it and cut it in half. You don't have to be perfect with this. Just cut it in half. Put one piece aside, and we're going to use this. Fold this piece in half. See how I did that? Fold it in half. It looks like a cute little book. Okay, now you're going to cut a larger circle for the pom-pom and Santa's mustache. So we need a circle about this size. You see the size of the circle? So you can draw it first. If you don't want to draw it first, you can just cut around. Don't worry if it's a little bit lopsided. Hey, that's all right. There. See, mine's a little lopsided. I don't mind. This is the pom-pom and Santa's mustache, and we will put this on the side to use later. Now, with this leftover piece, we need to make two smaller circles for eyes. Okay, two of them. That's why we have our paper folded, so we can cut two of them at the same time. Not too tiny, you know. We don't want Santa not to be able to see all those great things he brings, but not too big either. There we go. There. Split them. Here we go. Two eyes. Okay. Now we're ready, almost, for the face. But remember that red paper I told you to fold? Guess what I want you to do? That's right. I want you to cut it right in half. Cut, 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 cut. Right up the middle. If you go a little bit off, hey, it's okay. Good. This piece is going to be Santa's hat. So we need to cut a triangle. If you want to hold it this way, that's okay, or this way, either way. We want to come up and then down. Don't make it too small. Up, up, almost to the top, but not quite. And then up the other side, right from the corner, up, 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 up. There we go. See, I have Santa's hat. All right, now, the pom-pom is for Santa's nose. If you do not have a pom-pom, remember that piece of paper that you cut out? This is a scrap. You can cut a little circle for Santa's nose. See, it works fine for a nose as well as the pom-pom. So either one will work. Now let's put things, oh, I forgot one more thing. That other piece of white paper that you had. Remember that other piece? Good. You're going to take it and you're going to cut a strip on the long side. Not the short side here, but the long side. How wide should it be? put two fingers together and see how wide that is. About there. No spaghetti strips. About like that. There. We can put this away for another project. This is a good scrap to keep, as well as this for another project. Don't throw these out. Now let's put everything together. You've got your glue, but I said I'm going to try this, this new glue that I bought. See how it works. Okay. We're going to take the two eyes. Here we go. Two eyes, all right? Put some glue on the back. Leave a little bit of space here, boys and girls, because we have to glue the hat on. Don't put the eyes all the way up to the top. Bring them down a little bit. Put a little glue on. There we go. There we go. Now let's put the either the circle or the pom-pom. Put enough glue on the pom-pom because it's kind of fluffy and heavy, and put it right near the eyes. Okay? I'll put this aside. Now we need to have what's called the little pupil in the eye so Santa can really see. So let's take our marker. All right. I hold it still because my glue isn't dry yet. And I'm going to make a black circle in my eye. If your glue slips around like mine did, just put your eye back in place. All right. There we go. Now, you should have two big circles. One of them goes with the hat. The other one becomes Santa's mustache. Here's what you do. You take that circle and fold it in half. There. And then cut it right where you folded it in half. Good. Now right by Santa's nose, we're going to glue the mustache down. If you want your mustache to be straight or curl up a little bit, that's up to you. But you notice that I have the straight part of my circle near the nose and the rounded curved part near his beard. So let's glue. Put a little glue on there. Just kind of smoosh that around and right up under his nose. There. And the other one, a little bit of glue. And put that right down under his nose. Tap it down a little bit. There we go. Now, I'm going to move this aside because we need to make the hat. We have 3 pieces for the hat. We have the triangle. You move away there, Santa. I'll get back to you. We have the triangle. We have the pom-pom circle and the bottom of Santa's hat. So let's put the pom-pom on first. Put a little glue right on the top of the triangle and glue the pom-pom down. There. I like to touch it down a little. It spreads the glue around under there. There. Now this part here, this is the bottom of his hat. Let's put some glue right along here. Okay. And put that here. Let's try and make it even. We don't want it to be all on one side. So let's put it right there. And as I said, I like to press it a little bit just to spread the glue underneath. Now we have to call Santa back. Oh, Santa, come on back. Here he is. Okay. Now remember I told you to leave some room here? We're going to put some glue right up here, right above Santa's eyes where we left some space. And we're going to glue his hat right down there. It's not a lot of room, I know, but if you left enough, it'll work. And there we are. We have a happy little Santa made out of a paper plate. Here's another Santa, and here's a Santa that looks a little different. So good luck, boys and girls, making your Santa. And I'd love to see a picture. Show me what you did so I can really enjoy you doing it. Bye, boys and girls.